Hello everyone, I am Saroj Singh. Today I will discuss about personal hygiene. At first, I will tell you what is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is how you care for your body. Every day you come into contact with millions of outside germs and viruses. They can linger on your body and in some cases they make you sick. Personal hygiene practices can help you and the people around you prevent illnesses. They can also help you feel good about your appearances. Personal hygiene basics. The best way to stop the spread of germs that cause the flu or other illnesses that can be spread from one person to another is to encourage voluntary isolation by staying home when ill. Infected individuals should control discharges associated with coughing and sneezing. Healthy individuals should wash their hands often and avoid contact with infected people. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Hand washing is the single most important means of preventing the spread of infections. Wash your hands with clean water and soap when they are dirty, after using the restroom or washroom, before and after preparing meals, after cutting and handling uncooked meat, before eating, after cleaning the house, after caring for someone who is ill, after changing an infant's diaper, after cleaning up blood or body fluids, after handling soiled bed linens and cloths, before and after flossing teeth, after coughing or sneezing into hands. How to keep your body clean and healthy. Your skin is constantly protecting you and keeps infections out of your body and keeps you from getting sick. Wash your body all over once a day. Use soap and warm water. These are the key areas that you have to wash every day, and you don't need to scrub violently. Nails, dirty nails, the main cause of diseases, so cut your nails timely and keep it below the fingertip. Wash your hands at least 20 seconds by using soap and be safe from these microbes. These are the microbes that are very dangerous to health and cause various diseases. Streptococci, it causing a sore throat. Hepatitis A that cause jaundice and diarrhea. Staphylococcus, Pseudomonas, and here Shigella causing diarrhea. These are hands, this picture indicating the parts that are missed while washing. Yellow parts, all this is indicating that is not missed when you wash your hands, because these parts that are indicating in red color, they most frequently missed during hand washing. So you have to follow proper hand washing. How to wash your hands? Firstly, wet your hands and apply liquid or clean bar of soap. Rub your hands together and scrub all surfaces, palm to palm, and then fingers and between parts of the palms and finger. Continue for 10 to 15 seconds. Mostly 20 seconds is very appropriate. It is soap combined with the scrubbing action that helps remove germs. Rinse well and dry your hands. These are the 6 steps you have to follow when you are washing your hands. Teeth. You should brush your teeth twice a day. When you wake up and before you go to bed. Germs bacteria in your mouth grow on your teeth and around the gums every day. Use toothpaste and toothbrush to clean your teeth. Gently and thoroughly brush each side of every tooth and the gums. It should take about 3 to 5 minutes to do them all. Hair. The hair follicles produce oil which keeps the hair smooth. The oil, sweat, and dead cells all add together and can make hair greasy and look dirty unless you wash. You should wash your hair at least twice a week. Shampooing your hair and scalp helps remove skin buildup and protects against oily residues that can irritate your skin. Massage your scalp well. This will remove dead skin cells, excess oil and dirt. Rinse well with clear water. For long hairs, it is not possible to wash daily because it takes long time to dry, and also it can cause dandruff if hair follicles become wet for long time. So you have to clean your hair at least twice a week. Feet and shoes. So you have to clean your feet always, and very large collection of sweat glands live in your feet. Wash your feet well at least once a at least I will suggest you that you have to wash your feet every time when you're removing your shoes. Dry them carefully, especially between the toes. Sweat gets into your shoe, and then bacteria arrive which love the moist leather or fabric. Whenever your shoes having little amount of moisture, then it will most prone to cause bacteria. If you have one pair of shoes for school, then try to get them off as soon as possible and you get home, so that they can air and dry out overnight. Clothes can get stained and dirty. You need to change them often. Underclothes are right next to your skin and collect dead skin cells, sweat, and possibly other unmentionable stains. Overnight bacteria start to work on these stains, so your clothes do not smell as nice on the second day of wearing. So you have to change your clothes frequently, whenever you feel that it's smelling. Change your clothes after showering and showing. You don't want to put dirty clothes onto a clean body. Cough etiquettes. The following measures to contain respiratory secretions are recommended for all individuals with signs and symptoms of a respiratory infection. Cover the nose and mouth when coughing or sneezing. Provide and encourage use of tissues to contain respiratory secretions. If possible, dispose of tissues immediately in the nearest no-touch waste receptacle after use. If tissues are unavailable, cough or sneeze into a handkerchief or into your arm or a shoulder, not your hands. If you cough or sneeze into your hands, be sure to wash or clean them with an alcohol based hand cleaner as soon as possible to stop the spread of germs. Thank you so much for thanks a lot to watching this video.